I'm Ted Furtick. I live in Long Island City in Queens. For about 9 months, I lived in rental hell on the east side of Manhattan. We lived in a 3-bedroom apartment, and the landlord, right before we moved in, had installed a new single-unit water heater and had placed it in a closet, what used to be a closet, in my bedroom, which was a small room. And this thing worked fine until one day in May they came in and they said they needed to install a fire door, which did not inspire confidence. They installed the fire door, but in order to do that they had to evict me from my room temporarily. It took them about a week. Immediately afterwards, the hot water boiler basically just stopped working. It would shut itself off every couple of days and we would have no more hot water. And the super would come and he would fix it. He would say this time it's great, and then it would stop working again. One time it actually started leaking gas, and it filled the entire apartment with gas, such that Con Ed had to come and rescue us. Con Ed rescuing you from your landlord, that's always a great story, because it could have killed us. Then they decided that they were going to move this thing, so they actually gutted my room again and gutted the rest of our apartment so they could take the water boiler and move it into the kitchen. And that took about 3 weeks, during which we couldn't use our kitchen or our living room. And then it still didn't work, and they didn't clean up our apartment either. So basically from the months of, September until December, we didn't have hot water, and we would have to basically go to an apartment upstairs that for reasons we never understood was vacant, and use the shower up there because that apartment had a working hot water boiler and ours didn't. And that went on until we finally moved out. We broke the lease in December after haggling with the landlord insanely over rent. She was still trying to make us pay for everything even though we had no hot water. And that was my story of living in rental hell. And that's why I support strong rent laws.